What happens when allegations of misconduct collide with internal power struggles inside South Africa's most sensitive crime-fighting institutions? In recent days, explosive claims and political commentary have circulated suggesting that a senior official linked to the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation, widely known as the Hawks, may have attempted to undermine the reputation of KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. The allegations, which remain unproven and officially unconfirmed, have triggered intense national debate. But is this really about personal conflict? Or does it signal something much deeper within South Africa's law enforcement structures? Reports and commentary emerging from political insiders and media discussions suggested that tensions inside senior security structures may have escalated following an alleged incident involving a high-ranking Hawks official. Some accounts, still unverified, claim inappropriate conduct may have taken place at an official gathering. It is critical to state clearly, there has been no publicly confirmed finding establishing misconduct, and all such claims remain allegations at this stage. However, what truly caught public attention was the suggestion that, rather than addressing matters internally, efforts may have been made to discredit or politically weaken Mkhwanazi. That narrative, whether accurate or exaggerated, spread quickly across social media. And in today's digital era, perception can sometimes move faster than proof. To understand why this story has gained traction, one must understand Mkhwanazi's profile within the South African Police Service. Over the years, Mkhwanazi has built a reputation as a tough, highly visible law enforcement leader. As KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner, he operates in one of the country's most complex and politically sensitive provinces, a region often affected by organized crime, political tensions, and high-profile investigations. Supporters describe him as firm, uncompromising, and committed to tackling criminal networks head-on. Critics, however, have sometimes argued that his direct style creates friction within institutional structures. That combination, strong leadership mixed with controversy, makes him both influential and polarizing. So when whispers began suggesting someone may have tried to destroy his credibility, many South Africans immediately suspected that this could be more than personal disagreement. The Hawks were established to handle serious organized crime, corruption, and priority investigations. As a Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation, they sit at the heart of South Africa's anti-corruption efforts. Any internal instability within such a structure naturally raises alarm. If there were tensions between Hawks leadership and Provincial Police Command, it could affect coordination on major investigations. Political analysts have pointed out that institutional rivalries are not uncommon in high-pressure environments. However, when those rivalries become public, especially through allegations involving senior officials, the impact on public trust can be significant. Interestingly, rather than weakening Mkhwanazi's public image, the controversy appears, at least online, to have strengthened his support base. Many social media users framed the narrative as an example of a powerful figure facing resistance for being too effective. Others interpreted it as evidence of deeper factional struggles within state institutions. Again, these interpretations are public opinion, not confirmed findings. But perception plays a powerful role in politics. If there were attempts to damage Mkhwanazi's credibility, some commentators argue that the increased media attention may have unintentionally amplified his visibility instead. In politics and law enforcement leadership, visibility often equals power. South Africa's political environment has long been shaped by debates about accountability, transparency, and institutional reform. The governing party, the African National Congress, continues to navigate internal divisions while addressing public concerns over corruption and crime. When high-profile security officials become associated with controversy, even through allegations, it inevitably fuels speculation about deeper political dynamics. However, it is essential not to jump to conclusions. No official disciplinary ruling has confirmed wrongdoing. No court judgment has established criminal conduct. Public commentary remains largely speculative. Responsible analysis requires patience and evidence. Beyond personalities, this story raises a more serious issue: institutional stability. South Africa's fight against organized crime and corruption depends heavily on cooperation between various branches of law enforcement. If tensions exist at the leadership level, even temporarily, it can create uncertainty about coordination and strategic direction. Public confidence in institutions like the Hawks and SAPS relies not only on successful prosecutions, but also on perceived integrity and unity at the top. That is why even unproven allegations can have national implications. One of the reasons stories like this gain momentum is the absence of clear, timely communication. When institutions do not provide detailed public clarification, speculation fills the gap. In modern politics, silence can sometimes be interpreted as confirmation, even when it is not. This highlights the importance of transparency and due process. If investigations are underway, the public will expect factual updates. If allegations are unfounded, clear statements can prevent misinformation from spreading. At this point, it is impossible to predict which path events will take. What is clear, however, is that South Africans are paying close attention. Is this merely a clash of personalities within high-stakes institutions? Or does it reflect deeper structural tensions within South Africa's crime-fighting leadership? Regardless of where the truth ultimately lies, one thing is certain. Public trust in law enforcement depends on transparency, accountability, and professionalism at the highest levels. And when allegations, even unverified ones, surface involving powerful figures, the entire country watches.